Current status of Elisabeth Fritzl's legal case.
Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the current status of Elisabeth Fritzl's legal case. Elisabeth Fritzl is an Austrian woman who was held captive by her father, Joseph Fritzl, for 24 years. This case shocked the world and raised many questions about the limits of human cruelty. Let's dive into the details and find out the latest updates on this tragic story.
Background and initial legal proceedings.
To understand the current status of Elisabeth Fritzl's legal case, we need to first provide some background information. Elisabeth Fritzl was imprisoned by her father, Joseph Fritzl, in a concealed basement beneath their family home in Austria. During her captivity, Elisabeth was repeatedly sexually assaulted by her father and gave birth to 7 children, one of whom tragically died shortly after birth. The horrific truth came to light in April 2008 when Elisabeth's eldest daughter, Kirsten, fell seriously ill. She was taken to the hospital, and Elisabeth convinced Joseph Fritzl to allow her to accompany Kirsten for medical treatment. At the hospital, Elisabeth revealed the shocking details of her captivity, leading to the arrest of Joseph Fritzl. In March 2009, Joseph Fritzl was convicted of multiple charges, including rape, incest, coercion, and murder through negligence for the death of one of the infants. He was sentenced to life imprisonment and committed to a secure psychiatric facility.
Custody of Elisabeth Fritzl and her children.
After the shocking revelation of Elisabeth Fritzl's captivity, the authorities faced the difficult task of deciding the custody of Elisabeth and her children. The children, who had spent their entire lives in captivity, required specialized care and support. Elisabeth and her children were provided with extensive medical and psychological assistance. Over time, they began the process of reintegrating into society, adjusting to life outside the confines of the basement.
Continued support and rehabilitation.
Since the initial legal proceedings and the imprisonment of Joseph Fritzl, Elisabeth Fritzl and her children have been receiving ongoing support and rehabilitation. Specialized professionals have been assisting them in their journey of healing and recovery. The process has been challenging for Elisabeth and her children, as they have had to cope with the trauma they endured for so many years. However, they have shown remarkable resilience and strength throughout their rehabilitation process.
Privacy and protection.
Elisabeth Fritzl and her children have been granted strict privacy and protection measures to shield them from media intrusion and public attention. Given the sensitive nature of the case and the traumatic experiences they have endured, their well-being and privacy remain a top priority. In conclusion, Elisabeth Fritzl's legal case resulted in the imprisonment of Joseph Fritzl, her captor and abuser, who was convicted of multiple charges. Since then, Elisabeth and her children have been undergoing rehabilitation and receiving the necessary support to rebuild their lives. The authorities have prioritized their privacy and protection, allowing them to heal away from the public eye. We hope that Elisabeth Fritzl and her children continue to find strength and support in their journey toward recovery. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video informative, please consider subscribing for more updates on significant legal cases around the world. Take care, and see you in the next video.